So that's also continuing success. What's up?
Hey there, everybody.
Yeah, so tonight we're talking about the Beetlejuice. Right? We're gonna be trying to make some connections between this Beetlejuice and
This Beetlejuice.
yeah, so let's dive into it. Now, just to start off with the basics, 1980s movie, 1990s animated series.
Yep.
They're both roughly based on the same characters, same names. It was during the time of, the movie cartoons, I will call it. Now, what do I mean by movie cartoons? Hey, Dad, what I mean is any famous movie, any popular movie that came out in the 80s got a cartoon right on the 90s. They did it with the Ghostbusters,
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
the Mask.
That's just what I was about to say. This is nuts.
Yeah,
Jumanji.
Jim Mullins. There was a handful of movies that got a TV show on in the 90s.
Hey, Quinn.
Hey, quite Gracia. Now, for our main discussion this tonight, let's set the basis that this movie, so many years later, is getting a sequel. So, in anticipation of that, we'll see how these two connect. Now, I will draw by saying the obvious. They follow the same main characters, Beetlejuice and Rhea.
Oh, it certainly is showtime, Moon.
It's showtime. Now, I will draw by saying besides the obvious adaptation of the whole wonderfully point of beauty, I don't know of any other connections these two types of media will have. Now, I will say that I am a fan of both, and I think there was some great connections that might be made. So let's get to it. Now, what I would suggest that the TV show in takes place like right after the movie or somewhere during the movie and we just don't know about it. Now, I could tell right off that Pickles is looking into some stuff, so
Yeah. Oh no,
yeah,
just looking up some other stuff to bring into the discussion.
okay. Now, one thing I will say for y'all is that if if you have to say his name 3 times in both iterations, I always wondered what would happen if you said it backwards 3 times. Would he disappear or what?
Hey, he's not Mr. Mix's Spittle.
Hey, I mean, I had to yeah, just, I mean, he does somewhat remind you of that character, but a more dead version of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. But I would say the good part is you're not having to actually deal with him being annoying, on purpose. And don't get me wrong, Beetlejuice can get annoying. Especially if you watch the cartoon. I mean, really, his character is a lot more wacky in that regard.
Oh no, there's so many big differences in personality between the between the show and the movie. You could say that they're bedazzled. Dazzle.
I think that's good.
You could say they're almost different characters, but we are here today to point out the reasons why they are the same character. The proper connections between one and the other.
Yeah. Now, I mean, on the side culture, I will say this. If your building scares you, I mean, they're both meant to kind of be that comic relief slash bad influence. So, yeah.
Now, in the movie, he's just a flat out villain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he is a bad man.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, in even though the movie is called Beetlejuice, yet he's the main antagonist. So, yeah, if you're looking for a, well, let me actually just kick off. Would you consider him a anti-hero?
I would consider him that in the show, yes. In the movie, he
Okay.
is just the villain.
Okay, yeah, I'd see
Well,
that.
all right. I mean, villain. You know what? Yeah, he is the villain. He is the villain. He gets in the way of the true wanted goal of the film.
Yeah,
So yeah, he is the villain.
yeah. Now,
I'd say he actually in the movie represents taking the easy way out.
I would agree with that. I mean, definitely, he's there to entice Lydia to take the easy way and, you know, pretty much get around whole responsibilities and all emotions. Because, I mean, I'd say we could both agree that the movie is more a vehicle of how to, well, how not to deal with your problems.
Yes,
I mean,
it's
don't be,
very it's very much about Adam and Barbara, Baldwick and I just forgot her name. I'm pointing out it right there.
yeah,
Uh,
I don't even know her name.
Gina Davis, Alec Baldwin, and Gina Davis. Yes,
Okay.
because in the movie they die, but they're still connected to their lives, and because of like the way they die, and Beetlejuice is their way of getting rid of the humans who've moved in,
Yeah. I
rather
mean,
than confronting them and solving the problem on their own, the way their helper tells them to solve the problem on their own.
yeah, because, I mean, the whole basics is these two are basically trying to move on to the afterlife, but will be held bad because of the quote unquote unfinished business. So, yeah.
And so Beetlejuice in that, he's trying to get out of his banishment because he wants into the living world, which is why he tries to marry Lydia in that, which is all kinds of creepy.
Yeah,
Tries to
yeah.
kill her family, tries to marry a minor. He's
Mm.
he's all messed up in that movie. It's not the type of person you expect to get a Saturday morning cartoon made out of.
Yeah, no, I mean, I hate saying this, but I mean, if they made a cartoon out of this, I'm surprised they didn't make a cartoon out of Chucky. And
Well, they made a cartoon out of RoboCop
yeah,
in Police Academy, and neither of those are very child friendly.
and they're not. They're free. No, I have. reviewed RoboCop on my channel before, so yeah. But I may not do police academy. I mean, it really depends. But anyways, yes, Big Juice in the movie back up. Big Juice in the animated series cartoons. Oh, and we did. I'm just mentioning this, but Men in Black was a good cartoon.
Oh, Men in Black was freaking amazing.
Yeah. Now, I mean, the whole woman movie, no sense. I'm okay, let me say this. This is where I would believe that this takes place as the cartoon takes place after the movie. Hey, Pierre, Grace here.
Hello, Pierre.
Yeah. I believe the cartoon takes place after the movie because...
DJ, that's all he is. He's DJ and he's my wonderful man.
Yes, I am. I have simple policy.
Yep.
Just to put out there.
No, I understand, curious.
Yeah, no, I get that. I do. But yeah, I do believe since Beetlejuice is not actively trying to marry Leah into cartoon, that's what makes me believe it takes place after the movie. I mean, let me sum up a quick timeline for what I could say.
Yes, let's get your theory. Let's see what we got.
Okay, so I'm not remembering if they said it in the movie. If they did, let me know. But the movie takes place somewhere in the summer before school begins. And this happens about, let's say it happens over like 2 to 3 weeks before school starts. So we get the events of the movie, him primarily at the end didn't work, and then transitioned into the school year into the show. I believe that was like, okay, so I'm not gonna, but I'm gonna be your guthrie best pal and hang around with you and do what you tell me to. I mean, that's my silly. So,
All right. So, yeah, it has to take place after the movie because I believe post the end of the film that Adam and Barbara do pass on and leave the house, which is why we don't see them in the show.
yeah,
And Juno probably assigns Beetlejuice to be Lydia's guardian as punishment for his actions in the film.
that definitely makes sense. Hey, Justin, glad to see you over on Twitch. But, yeah, no, I mean, that does make sense. But, I also feel like Gina just assigned him to be on goal without laying out any specific guidelines, which leads to the misadventures in the native world. So, yeah.
So in the movie, now this was something that was really more delved into in the stage play, where in the movie Beetlejuice was Juno's assistant. The stage play does go into them being more of a Juno being more of a mother figure to Beetlejuice. So there's this theories of Beetlejuice being her son, even though the show Beetlejuice does have parents in the netherworld, parents and a brother. So I believe that Beetlejuice was sent off to boarding school and apprenticed with Juno, and that's how he got banished because of something that he did there.
Okay, I mean, that makes sense. Now, I mean, talk about his banishment. I'm willing to theorize that, you know, and I'm gonna say this, that Beetlejuice most likely made some kind of deal with a unknown character to us, and that deal went hopefully wrong to where he had to get banished. That's my thought. I mean,
So
makes
I
sense.
thought that Juno banished him. Now I have not seen the movie in a while, so maybe he was banished by
Well,
somebody else.
no. I mean, you might be right about that, but I'm just saying, like, okay, let's say Gino's the. Well, hold on, let me look this up real quick.
All right. So while you're looking that up, let's just both agree that the afterlife world in the Beetlejuice animated series makes zero sense. The fact that
Yes,
they have like he's got his parents down there, and it's like it seemed like they gave birth to him there. That he wasn't like born and died and went there because nothing, no talk is about their lives beforehand. So either his whole family died and they all ended up in the same place, or they're from the other world, and it's more like Danny Phantom, in which like the spirit world is just like another dimension.
Yeah. Okay. Now, the only thing I'm finding, which I mean, is a known fact from the movie, is that Barbara was Beetlejuice by running a sample through the house that developed him. So there's no clear-cut info on like how he got banished from the Negro. So yeah.
All right. Well, end of the day, he did get banished, and at the end of the first movie, it ends up with him being in the waiting room to see Juno again. So that does tie into my belief that she assigns him to the Dietz's house after Adam and Barbara move on, because that place is going to be vacant and they're gone.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you on that. That much I agree with you on. But, okay, I'm coming off rail too, I believe. But I would believe that his initial birthday, if done by Junior, was more for, let's say, a prank call role, because, let's be honest, no matter what vulture he will talk about movie upset, he does like to prick and deceive people, sir.
Hold on just a moment. Just a moment. I got a phone call. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm willing to believe. Now, I will also say that for those who have not seen the anime series, you, I believe, let me double check here. I believe it could stream support. Let me see. I mean, you could also find it on YouTube if you wanted to, but it's also on. Well, Amazon has the DVD, but to stream it, I don't think
Hey,
that.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Okay. Yeah, so the cartoon is not able to be streamed, but there are DVDs available out to posters. Or, I mean, if you really wanted to, you could find a free method of your um to kind of look forward to. So,
Yeah, the DVDs for this aren't really as difficult. It's you can pick on like Amazon for like under $30.
yeah, yeah. I mean the one I'm looking at right now, to be precise, is 25 bucks. So
All right. So yeah, for Beetlejuice the animated series, the thing with it being about Lydia going into the spirit world in every episode, what are your thoughts on how that differs from how dangerous and how of a thing you weren't supposed to do in the movie?
yeah, no, I mean that's definitely in a big change there because, like, and I believe it's mentioned. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I do believe it's mentioned that if a human is in the spirit world for too long, they can't return from it.
Yeah,
As
I do believe that part was true.
the, yeah, no, I mean,
It was a nice ticking time clock for that, from what I remember.
yeah, same. I honestly think that the whole aspect of, and I'm gonna reference to a episode here, I believe it was in episode 2 of the series, that maybe later on a deliverable. But in the Halloween episode, we did get trapped, and he did have about 12 hours in never time to get her out, otherwise she wouldn't be able to leave. So, but
Yeah, so she did. And it also seemed like a very weird and different way for being caught. I happen to think that because of Lydia's ability to see spirit and see into the other world, that there may have been some other reason that she was there. Some, like maybe she's supposed to be the human bridge between the spirit and human world. That could be the real reason why only marrying her would have allowed him to cross over. But since he got placed in being her like guide and protector for the animated series, she's
Yeah.
supposed to one day grow up to maybe rule the netherworld.
Okay.
Because she doesn't she interact with like the prince in one of the episodes where there's like a weird romance going on there?
I believe so. Now, when you saw that sentence of my immediate thought was he better not be saying she's the avatar.
Okay.
I mean, bridge between two worlds. Like,
Okay.
no, I'm joking, but hey, you made the reference.
Yes, I did. It's my own fault.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to be looking for the episode because I do believe. All right, let me find these episodes. Trying to find an episode. 'Cause I do believe there's one where she has a romance with the prince of the underworld.
Okay.
It's good. No, that's not it. Where's these thinking episode guides? No. Yes, this is how I read people.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Right, I'm fucking saying. Oh yes, there's the episode is literally called Prince of the Netherworld. Okay, I was right.
Okay. Hey, the dog was here.
I always hate it when it's right there and you're trying to get it and it's the simplest explanation.
Yeah, episode 17, Prince of Neville. So, yeah.
Yep. The prince of the Netherworld is trying to marry Lydia, just like the movie. There's got to be something going on.
Okay, now.
You see, I knew I was onto it.
Okay.
Seize it.
Yeah, now, for those who don't know what will go on, but let me read to you the plot of this episode. It will be real quick. Nearly Prince Vance falls in love with Rhea and Ash. And this is one thing we need to address. And as Beetlejuice for somehow winning her house. Now, the thing I want to address is why are they abbreviating him to BJ? I mean, like,
Okay. It's a little more. It's an innocent time, man. It's a more innocent time. It's Saturday morning, man.
Uh,
We don't think about that stuff.
yeah, well, you know. If you know, you know.
All right, so yeah, that ties more into the whole Lydia must have some special connection and reason why Beetlejuice was assigned to her.
Yeah, I mean,
Must any destined royalty or something rule the
yeah,
the world.
yeah. Now I will say for the upcoming movie, if Beetlejuice marries or attempts to marry Rio's double,
Oh God.
I mean, I don't know if I say it, but that whole let's take over the nature world plot will be done again with, I mean, possibly I wouldn't want to see them reuse the plot because, I mean, that's what we had the first movie for and the TV show. So,
Well, I do know that his ex-wife is supposed to be in the new one.
really? Okay, cool.
She gets mentioned in the first movie, and she's supposed to be a major part of this movie.
Alright, nice. Now, correct me if Sue and Keckles help me out real quick. So it takes time to understand me for most people.
Yeah, you have to. All right, all right. I've talked to DJ for a while, so I just know what he's saying. I can like, it's uh, it's the same with anybody. People who have accents, people who stutter. You just have to get used to it.
Yeah, yeah. So I just wanted to quickly address that. So,
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
yeah. But no, I mean, now,
We were actually supposed to talk before about working on subtitles from some of your older videos, but
yeah,
we never got
yeah,
down to that. Yeah,
yeah, no, no. I mean, I do still want to do that, but I mean, honestly, I I would most likely want to do it moving forward and not worry about all the videos, especially ones that are like 5, almost 10 years old. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So,
Well, you never know what video is going to be somebody's first sometimes.
I know. I mean, I don't know if you said this, but I have a video where I'm in complete darkness talking about how a old man thought he killed Lincoln.
I have so many videos of, oh, I'm talking and nothing's coming out, and I just have to go back and erase them.
And yeah,
We all have old videos we're embarrassed by.
oh, trust me, there's I believe that one video that I chose to put out that I kind of wish I did it now. But
My old videos, I refused to even show my face. I would wear a mask on everything whenever I had to show up for something.
yeah, I got you. But now, one thing I will say about the new movie, and maybe you know something I don't, but who did Leah end up marrying? Like, do we have a speculation of who Home Double's father is?
That I do not know. I've only seen like some and like heard some of it. I've been trying to avoid most spoilers. The whole Beetlejuice wife thing was just one of the things that is in all of the like direct information that they put out for the movie.
Yeah, no, I get that,
But no, I
I'm,
don't know who Lydia ended up with.
I'm gonna suggest something,
Oh no, what are you suggesting?
and I mean, don't come after me, but what if, just what if,
I don't like where this is going.
Beetlejuice
No,
and
no, goodbye. Goodbye.
He knew what I was
No, I'm still
going.
here. I'm still here. Okay.
He knows what I'm about to say.
I friggin' knew it. No,
Beetlejuice
no.
and did it. Hey, you can't deny it's a possibility.
You
It's
know
a
what? I need to start adding like sources so I can play clips whenever you say something that gets on my nerves. A sound effect or something.
yeah.
I'm gonna look into that.
Okay.
A foghorn to play whenever you say something inappropriate.
Yeah.
Mm,
I,
no, this water bottle too sweet. I can't use it. Wait. No.
okay. Okay.
All right, better. The shoe. The shoe. All right.
Okay. I knew you would hate that, right?
No.
Oh, man.
Bad DJ. Bad.
Okay.
Anyway, on the things that don't make me want to rip my eyes out.
I mean, like, now I'm gonna lesbian, but that's my thought.
All right. All right. I'll counter with the kids. The kid's father is the prince of the netherworld. Let's go there.
Okay.
I will say, dear God, it's hot. I have to put up the air conditioning tonight.
Yeah.
All right, so it's supposed to be Lydia and her daughter, and I think her mother is in this one as well. So I really do want to know what exactly Beetlejuice is going to be doing in this, and if this is going to be Lydia's first time seeing Beetlejuice since the movie, or if they will do something where they've interacted between the films.
Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, I would absolutely love them to acknowledge the animated series and have that be canon to the whole continuity of Beetlejuice.
Even
So,
as an Easter egg or something.
yeah.
You don't have to acknowledge every single episode of the show.
No, but I mean,
Just
just,
just say she went on adventures in the world.
yeah. Yeah, that's enough for me, so.
Or use a character that only appeared in the cartoon.
Yep.
Now, what don't you want in the movie? Like I already flat out what I don't want. What don't you want? What would make you react the way that I reacted to this?
I mean, um, okay, I will say this, and it makes sense to me, but I'm just hoping that they don't rehash the plot of the first movie in this one, right? Because let's be clear, yes, it's 40, 40 years later. I'm just hoping that the story is original enough that it does not feel like they're just recycling the first movie into a second, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I can fully get that. Mm. Okay, so I haven't heard anything about Baldwin and Davis being in it. Now, Baldwin's having his own problems right now, so I know he's not being in any movies.
Yeah,
But I would like Gina Davis to make like a cameo or something in it.
yeah, I mean, I will say this. I'm just surprised that Ligo decided to replace the role of Leah. Like, I mean, I don't get me wrong, Ligo has been in a lot of media since Beetlejuice, but I didn't think that she would ever be up to returning as Lydia in a Beetlejuice movie. So,
Well, they've been trying to do a Beetlejuice sequel for a long time. I remember when it was going to be Beetlejuice Goes to Hawaii, and that thing had been in production and like on the back burner for like decades now. And Winona Ryder, she has had a lot of resurgence ever since Stranger Things.
yeah, she has. see.
So they could not do a sequel without her. No, too important.
Now, I will say this. Jenna Ortega is playing Winter's double. Ashford is a great actor. I mean, we both liked her in Wednesday.
Yeah. Oh no, that Wednesday was really good.
Yeah, so, I mean, if she can portray, well, we already know she can portray a golf character well, so, yeah, I'm interested. Okay, so, okay, now I'm actually looking at the Wikipedia for this movie, and as I'm looking at the cast, it says the cast, and I'm gonna butcher this last name, Justin Schultz as Lloyd, who is Ashley's father.
Oh, okay.
So, my question here, and I mean, we can look it up.
Could be an alias. Could be an alias.
Yeah, but was there ever a character named Lily in the original movie? Or
Not the movie, because she had just moved there, and the film ends with her starting high school. So we don't actually know anybody that she goes to high school with.
okay, so that leads me to a alternate question. Did we have a character in the animated series named Lily? And just so everyone knows the name I'm saying, that's Rory. So, yeah.
Let's see. If he was a minor character, it might not show up in the wiki for the show. All right, I'm looking now.
Okay, cool.
Alright. I am seeing no one with that name.
Okay, then it's either a minor character or someone completely new. So, yeah.
Alright. Or it's an alias. That is always possible. They could be lying in the wiki.
I mean, if we want to go as the English, I'm willing to suggest who it could be.
Go there. The prince said
Okay. But Evans, I do think as a whole, this the movie and show might be connected of all, but we don't have concrete evidence to confirm the whole connection of what it's fair to say.
True.
Okay, with that being said, I will in a minute. So, do you have any other thoughts you want to go over?
I'd say I've covered most of my theories and connections between the show and the movie. The Prince stuff, the Lydia having some strange connection to royalty and possibly ruling the netherworld. The stuff about Beetlejuice being assigned to her for that after the movie as punishment. I think I'm good.
Yeah, and I'm good with all that. Plus, creeping you out.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, with that being said, I'm gonna end it here, and we will not be doing I will be live next Friday, but not as this. So it will be an open panel where I will have guests coming up. So with that being said, we will see you on July 5th, and I hope you all have a good week, and happy 4th of July.
Later, taters.
Little.